Have you ever stood in front of a closet overflowing with clothes, yet felt like you had nothing to wear? This is a common experience, regardless of how many items fill your wardrobe. You're not alone. This feeling isn't a personal failing, it's the result of a fashion industry designed to make you feel out of style, no matter how much you own. The problem isn't a lack of clothes, but an excess of disposable, quickly outdated items. Fast fashion brands like Shein and Zara convince us that what we have is never enough, and that happiness is just one more purchase away. Everyone is bombarded by images of new trends and limited-time offers. The pressure to keep up is constant. Last week's purchase already feels outdated, replaced by the next wave of styles. The cycle is, buy more, refresh, repeat. Clothes once cherished and mended are now disposable, here today, gone tomorrow, as fleeting as a trending post. The result is closets full of forgotten items, reminders of past shopping, but not sources of satisfaction. The excitement of a new purchase fades quickly, replaced by the urge for the next trend. We own more than ever, but feel less satisfied. Our wardrobes reflect fleeting desires, not confidence or self-expression. The problem isn't us. It's a system built to keep us wanting, always searching for fulfillment in the next new thing, but never finding it. Fast fashion emerged from decades of changing shopping habits and attitudes toward clothing. Brands like Zara disrupted the traditional fashion calendar, releasing new designs every few weeks. Fashion shifted from seasonal anticipation to constant rapid change. Fast fashion created urgency. Shoppers learned to buy impulsively, driven by fear of missing out. The thrill of the hunt replaced the satisfaction of finding something special. Shopping became a race to stay current. Shein accelerated this, adding thousands of new styles daily, all accessible from your phone. The pace and options became overwhelming. The pressure to keep up intensified. Clothing became single-use, worn once for an event or social media, then forgotten. Social media amplified the demand for constant novelty. The concept of lasting wardrobe pieces faded. Trends now die in days and constant newness is expected. A global system of disposable desire took hold. Buying, discarding and buying again became routine. Closets filled, but satisfaction declined. The system convinces us this cycle is normal and unchangeable. Ultra-fast fashion is driven by algorithms, not designers. These systems scan social media and search trends, turning viral moments into products within days. Shein releases thousands of new items daily, tailored to current trends. The endless scroll mimics a slot machine, each swipe delivering a dopamine hit. Low prices and constant promotions encourage impulse buying. Countdown timers and low stock warnings create urgency. The more we buy, the more the algorithm adapts, offering even more tempting deals. Are we shopping, or are we being shopped? The system shapes our desires, keeping us engaged. Fast fashion presents endless choices and micro-trends. Most are slight variations on a few templates, promoting conformity as individuality. Micro-variations speed up trends, making styles outdated quickly. Planned obsolescence is psychological, making good clothes feel unusable. The system creates the feeling of being out of style and sells the solution: another purchase. Buying into micro-trends strengthens the algorithm's influence. We believe we're expressing ourselves, but are we just following data-driven paths? Endless pre-approved options don't equal real freedom. It's managed self-expression, always pushing us to buy more. Fast fashion appeals to our emotions, offering relief from boredom, insecurity, or loneliness. The excitement of a new purchase is brief. The dopamine rush fades, replaced by disappointment when reality falls short. The cycle repeats: buy, crash, repeat. Our identity becomes tied to constant novelty, making us feel inadequate if we fall behind. Clothes meant for self-expression become sources of anxiety. We lose appreciation for what we already own. The joy of cherished garments is replaced by the fleeting thrill of the new. We're left in a state of constant desire, always chasing the next thing. The result is a slow loss of meaning from our possessions and our lives. Corporations like Shein and Zara win by operating at high volume, low margins and maximum speed. Their advantage comes from logistics, data, and psychological marketing. Influencers and creators profit by turning hauls into viral content and partnerships. Brands provide the clothes, influencers provide the marketing. The cycle repeats. Bulk buying becomes normalized and aspirational for viewers. Influencers, shielded from financial consequences, sell a lifestyle followers pay for. Investors, tech executives, and marketers have made clothing a digital, disposable product. They sell fleeting feelings, building empires on our constant desire for newness. For every winner, many pay the price. Garment workers, mostly women in developing countries, endure low wages and harsh conditions to keep prices down. Fast fashion drives carbon emissions, water pollution, and waste. Synthetic fabrics, toxic dyes, and overproduction devastate ecosystems and communities. Most clothes are discarded after a few wears, ending up in landfills or shipped to the global south, overwhelming local systems. Our disposable clothes become someone else's pollution problem. Consumers pay in peace of mind and satisfaction. The system delivers clutter, anxiety, and a polluted planet. The true cost is measured in human dignity, environmental health, and well-being. The future is more personalized, faster, and more enticing. Will AI predict your next desire before you even realize it? Unique designs, tailored to your mood and schedule, delivered instantly. Will the boundary between your wants and algorithmic suggestions disappear? Choices will seem personal but are shaped by data. Buying becomes seamless and automatic. Will wardrobes constantly change, managed by subscription? Clothing becomes temporary, rented and owned by the algorithm. Fast fashion has evolved from clever retail to a global machine, shaping how we see ourselves and each other. It's woven into our daily lives, influencing our choices in subtle ways. It promises endless choice, but delivers conformity and fleeting satisfaction. The real product is temporary relief from anxiety, a brief escape from pressures that fast fashion creates. Overflowing closets show how we try to fill emotional gaps with things, but those gaps remain. Clothes distract us from what truly brings satisfaction, keeping us focused on the next purchase instead of what we need or value. The system works because we allow it, driven by our clicks, desires, and willingness to trade authenticity for acceptance. It thrives on our longing to fit in, stand out, and be seen. The cycle continues as long as we seek answers in things, not ourselves. The real question is what we see in the mirror, whether we recognize ourselves beyond brands and bargains. Who are we without the next new thing? What might we discover if we look beyond it?